interfering between Munich city and Munich airport. Originally the idea was to have a kind of glass house over a series of mini offices. The essence is basically it is a kind of office village that gives a certain atmosphere next to the village of the Föhring itself. The village is made up out of 9 mini office buildings of around 3,000 to 6,000 square meters. Every building is then rather simple. It's a simple box-like shape with one facade. Every building has a distinct sort of element that differentiates it from the rest. It can be a color, it can be the material, or kind of texture of the facade. When you're inside the center of this area, yeah, you're in a slightly different way. That's the idea. You don't see interfering, but you see just kind of office-like atmosphere in a different setting. So somehow a certain urbanity in the middle of a kind of business park suburbia. We made one garage under it, and that all the buildings were disconnected from it in a way. People had to park the car, walk to the front door of the office, like you do in a normal city. You walk off the street and then you go in the building. You see colleagues, people from other companies. Actually, you see life basically. You see life on the street when you're walking inside your office building. Out of this, the fact that we kind of compose them in a different way, so the urban concept makes it quite special. You have a wooden one, there's a zinc one, a glass one, a wide collection of facades that you might have in a typical street in a city, but here they are wrapped around in these simple box-like shapes. And I like it when you're sort of in different corners of the buildings and you look outside, you see always a different combination of these facades in your picture frame. Besides the plaza, there's also a series of gardens on the roof. So depending on the height of the floor you have, you can actually see the roofs of the lower buildings. They're really solid roof gardens, a real meadow. And yeah, it's really nice to see.